Hello everyone, myself is Dr. Amit M. Joshi, working as an assistant professor at Malviya National Institute of Technology, Jaipur, India. Today I am here to present my work on Secure iGlue, which is a secure device for a non-invasive glucose measurement and automatic insulin delivery in IOMT framework. So outline of my talk is I will talk about the introduction, then role of security for medical device, our proposed secure iGlue model, then hardware security using feasible and accountable function, some related work, our proposed framework for a iGlue model, the automatic glucose control with a safe insulin delivery, simulation result, conclusion, and future work. So today around 463 million adults worldwide having a problem of our diabetes. Now controlling our diabetes is one of the important aspect to maintain a glucose insulin balance in our body. For that, we require a smart healthcare solution. Now, diabetes occurs when the body of a person finds a difficulty to balance the glucose level during the various mental states. The diabetes control may lead to the reduction of the blood pressures and other relevant diseases. Now, smart healthcare built using IOMT framework is a key enabler for having a smart security solution, which can provide the better and advanced medical facility to the patients. The smart healthcare structure require more security layer because of the connectivity with the open network to the control of the medical device. Now, security of the medical device is an important aspect. At the security compromise may lead to a critical situation. So this paper explored the security aspect of the IOMT system with a non-invasive glucose monitoring device integrated with the insulin delivery system called as a secure iGlue. So paper present mainly a hardware-assisted security paradigm using the physical unclonable function for a secure iGlue. Now when I talk about the various security level of the body area network, then it it is integrity, reliability, accountability, authentication, your hardware security, authentication, access control. Now role of the security for a medical devices. Now whatever the traditional cryptographic scheme, they are not actually being designed for a IOMT security. Now medical device have a constraint where they have to continuously capture some sort of physiological parameter. Now constraints are mainly in terms of the complexity, area and a power. The key of the conventional cryptography method is stored usually in non-volatile memory and key considered to be secure and it is out of the reach of the adversary. Now the security control compromise when an unauthorized person gets the access of the key, then it may lead to the loss of life of a particular person. So it is vital to authenticate the every potential medical device which is of a IoT node in an IoT framework where any security vulnerability can have a serious losses. Therefore, demand to develop a novel authentication mechanism which would be easily adapted for a such low constraint device and applicable for medical. This is our secure iGlue framework. So basically the glucose monitoring device iGlue will continuously capture the glucose value. It will store the value to the cloud. Now that value on the cloud can be accessed by a caretaker or a doctor. Now depending upon the glucose value, the insulin secretion may be injected. Now control of the insulin may be on the hand of the caretaker as well as the doctor, or maybe you can have an automatic insulin delivery also. Now idea is the authentication of the hardware devices which are there in a IOMT network, that is a glucometer and insulin, is very important. So the paper provides the security solution using the PUF. Now PUF is a very useful hardware primitive which can randomly extract the secret key from a chip. Such generated key is helpful to authenticate the hardware module, and it is useful to identify the medical devices. Each hardware apparently have a lots of process variation which is being introduced at the time of the manufacturing. Now it is impossible to clone two chip if it goes from a same step, same packaging and same manufacturing style. Therefore, the hardware module would be having some anti-cloning capability which helps to identify its individual one uniquely. The characteristic of PUF is reliable, unpredictable, and it is unique. Now, secure iGlue is useful to create an environment where the glucose value is analyzed properly for the diabetes patient as per the measurement the insulin dose is provided from a remotely located health taker. So this is being covered. Now, secure glucose monitoring. So basically PUF provides the hardware trust in an IOMT framework. Now PUF is being applied in our iGlue to make a secure iGlue, which is useful to create an environment where glucose value is analyzed securely. Now the data is stored at a cloud network, and it can be also measured. It can be also accessed by diabetologists. Now, if I look at the contribution, then we have mainly devised a secure device iGlue with automatic insulin delivery in IOMT framework. The proposed secure device authentication protocol uses a PUF, which basically overcomes the traditional cryptographic techniques. Now, low-cost solution is also useful to authenticate the medical devices. The secure communication is also achieved with the lightweight protocol. A low power and area overhead protocol is being used with these tiny nodes. Now, if you look at the previous work, then there are few works which is there for targeting the security of the medical device. The security of implantable and variable medical devices, along with its secure communication, is the area of concern from the last few decades. Now, the hardware-assisted security is mainly defined for a secure communication of the information, medical device itself, and as well as for an overall system. This is most applicable for IoT-based smart healthcare, and it is already being reported by several authors. Now, Wasid has also presented the three-layer authentication for implantable medical devices. They have developed a new user authentication approach where remote user and a control node can establish the authentication through a secure key. Yakub has also proposed a risk assessment framework for integrated safety, security, and privacy to evaluate the various levels of the risk associated. The framework was also able to provide the privacy related list of a medical equipment manufacturer that do not comply with the HIPAA regulation. So Lee has already proposed security vulnerability of the glucose monitoring device and insulin secretion module. They proposed two possible solutions as a remedy of a secure healthcare with rolling code cryptographic protocol and body coupled communication. Now, Boo has also designed a secure wireless communication channel which is applicable to protect IMD against the various attacks. The method was also able to detect the man in middle attack to have a secure communication. Yana Bangta et al. Has also developed a device authentication method using PUF for IOMT network. The hybrid oscillator with the arbiter PUF was utilized to enhance the robustness against the attack. The proposed secure iGlue presents the hardware security using a PUF for a devices in an IOMT framework. The paper presents a live with security protocol without any additional overhead in terms of the area and power. The solution would be provide a secure and reliable communication among the medical devices. This is our proposed secure iGlue architecture. The main component of the secure iGlue are non-invasive glucose measuring device, iGlue, insulin pump, controller node, and a central server. All these components are connected in an IoT framework. in order to enable the secure communication in an IoT network, it is required to authenticate each device of a IOMT through a reliable protocol. Now, PUF will provide the hardware trust and a secure device authentication to identify the each medical device of a network. The response of each device is recorded through a challenge, and this challenge response pair are stored at the edge data concentrator, which is available at the cloud. Now, on the other end, if user gets the secure iGlue individually and wants to activate and use the cloud data center, is the preferred option. This CRP would be helpful later to validate each individual node of a network. Now, Arbiter PUF is the simplest form of PUF. When I talk about the PUF, then PUF provided disorder of a physical system when challenge is being imposed. So here challenge is being imposed into a mux. In an Arbiter, basically a mux is a basic component. So PUF is designed such a way that the response depends on the individual physical order of the hardware. Now, therefore, the PUF response is a function of a physical disorder of each device. Now, challenge response pair would be vary among the different hardware for a same PUF. And this CRP is being used over here to actually identify each and individual device. Now, Arbiter PUF is a very useful primitive. It having a mux which will create the part difference for every challenge, and according to the output response bit 0 and 1 is being generated at the output of the Arbiter. Now, PUF based security for our iGlue device. The device authentication protocol is developed to have a secure identification of a hardware for claim identity. The object is to design a low cost and lightweight authentication mechanism using PUF. The proposed PUF is having a two stage. One is the enrollment phase and another is the authentication phase. Now, if you look at the enrollment phase, then for an enrollment phase, the challenge have been applied to the PUF and corresponding response are generated at 25 degrees Celsius. Now, it has been understood that challenge response pair of every device are stored at a center cloud. This CRP pair would be applicable for hardware authentication for the trusted party who has the ownership of the medical device. The steps of the enrollment when secure iGlue is first time bought by individual or installed by a doctor, the algorithm is being shown over here. Now, if you look at it, that iGlue as well as your insulin pump is having this PUF. Now, input in terms of the challenge is being applied and response is being generated. Now, whatever the response is being generated, that is being matched, which is already being stored at the data center. Now, if these two responses are matched, then we are considering that this is the authenticated devices. Now, authentication mechanism for your PUF. Now, if you observe that response is being generated according to the challenge, but in order to have some extra security, we have using some sort of XORing function. So, in order to ensure that challenge and response will not be available directly through a channel. So most of the PUF are vulnerable towards the machine learning attack, and Arbiter PUF is also one of the case which fails to resilience against such kind of attacks. Now, however, the proposed method, that's why have used some encryption technique where challenge are sent in the original form, not sent in the original form, but they are with some sort of hash function using the XOR with the device ID to just have an extra security layer. Now, the proposed secure iGlue have been measured with the different parameters like uniqueness, uniformity, reliability, and bit aliasing. The experimental analysis have been carried out on 20 devices, 10 of a Nexus 4 DDR and 20 for a Nexus 4 DDR, 20 for Basis 4. Block RAM is being used to store the CRP, and the experimental setup is being done at the 25 degrees Celsius. Now, response of the Arbiter PUF are recorded using the integrated logic analyzer of a Xilinx. The arbiter PUF is required to have a symmetrical routing, and that manual routing concept is means being implemented using the XDC macro concept of the Vivado. Now total 256 challenge is being applied and 256 response are being obtained. Now the performance of the 64 stages and as well as 256 arbiter PUF is being defined over here. Now uniqueness is very important parameter which ensures that response of the two devices are not same while same challenge is applied. So uniqueness is a similar as an intercept Hamming distance. Reliability is also being measured at a different temperature condition. Reliability measurement is an indicator where response from the PUF under the different operating condition. The reliability is calculated to evaluate the PUF under the various environmental conditions, and results are very good. The table tree is basically comparison of our related work with the other prior work. The proposed work with the previous similar work is being compared. This work using a variety of the security mechanism, hence a very fair comparison is difficult. The results show that the proposed work focus on the hardware security of the medical device for insulin drug delivery system with the secure iGlu network. So paper is basically a establishment of a secure iGlu network where automatic diabetes control through a insulin secretion with IOMT framework is being considered. So it having a safe insulin drug delivery. The system, the proposed paper is having a hardware security which is being implemented with the PUF. The proposed method is useful to provide the hardware security, and it is being validated on a 28 nanometer Xilinx FPGA board. So these are the reference which are being used. Thank you.